Bottom boys, bottom boys, bottom boys, bottom boys, bottom boy. Getting to the bottom of the bottom boy, doing bottom stuff, bottom boys. Ooh, at the parade.
Man, we fucking crushed that shit. Fucking crushed that. It was so good. Did you hear me come in off key as fuck? It was so good. Hi, I am your snake daddy, your cheeseburger princess. I am Matt Keck. Alongside me is the light of my life, Paul Shields. That's the man. And with us today, we got Tristan Newell. What's up, Tristan?
Hey, guys.
Tristan's going to be on our show this month. Black Friday, November 24th. The Rhino, North KC. Get them ticks, therhinokc.com. I think that's all the plugs I got to do. So what's been happening, y'all?
Oh, plug, hey, right over there. Right over there, I forgot.
Oh, my book.
Your book.
I did write a. This is a novella. It's a shorty. It's on. If you've got Kindle Unlimited, you can get it on there for freezies. It's called Life More or Less. It's a sort of cyberpunk thriller, zombie adjacent. I had fun writing it.
It has. I will say this. It has an amazing ending.
Ooh. See, and Stephen King, he doesn't even have good endings. So
no. Well, yeah.
I am officially better than Stephen King. Okay, maybe not.
Any children?
Did you say the name of it?
Yeah, it's called Life More or Less. And you know what? And if you don't know how to read, or you don't like to read, or you have learning disabilities, I recorded it as an audiobook, podcast that you can listen to as well. The first few are a little rough. I was figuring it out, but by the end, I think I kind of started to get it.
Yeah.
And now with these new mics, by the time I do the next one, it should sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
What's been happening, Tristan? How you been?
I've been good. This was a whole lot of new information that I'm learning, like, live.
Yeah.
Like, I had no idea you wrote a book.
Yeah, man.
I had no idea your theme song was improvised in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
You told me that, like, 4 seconds before you guys started.
That's not something you usually just throw on someone. Like,
No,
hey, hold still.
like,
You're going to have to sit
Jesus
through an
Christ,
improv theme song real quick. Fucking deal with it.
That was good.
If you feel the need, we can, at the end, you can theme song out.
I'm good.
Okay.
You
Understood.
don't need it. Don't want it.
Got it.
Theme song out? You guys doing an outro?
I mean,
not usually,
we don't
but
normally, but we can. Like,
Yeah.
we like to accommodate. We're very
We
accommodating.
don't mind.
You leave little notes, like, at the hotel that's like, hey, I want a picture of Nicolas Cage. Give me that note next time. Right back there, you'll have a big
what
old
notes
Nicolas.
at hotels?
So, like, if you go to a hotel, you can leave little notes for stuff, and people like to be funny, and they'll be like, hey, can you leave a picture of Nicolas Cage on my pillow? And they show up, and boom, frame picture, Nicolas Cage on their pillow.
Do people do that?
Yeah, I've seen it online.
Matt goes to good hotels.
If you wanted to do that
gets
here,
those good.
if you wanted, I
those
do.
good
That's
Wendy's
true. Well,
hotels.
that's true. My work pays for my hotels, so I do get to stay. Yeah, but you're probably not doing that at like La Quinta or anything. That's true. But if you want to do that here, like next time you're here, leave a little note like, "Oh, I want a giant picture of America Ferrara." We can make it happen. We have made that happen in the past.
On every one of them, actually, but not
It's
today.
just
I
the
moved
first
it
one,
out.
yeah. Because
They're
now
usually-
we got your CD up there.
Oh yeah, Paul and
It's
Violet
looking
Farmer's
good.
up there.
Me, a mime, and a stripper.
Just making a little more room in here.
That stripper with the duct tape on her mouth was the bartender at my wedding. Very good friend of ours. And I think that's Dell as the mime, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Dell.
So if
He's the
anyone
mime.
wants to go back and listen to the Back to School episode, he was the mime. We all wish he was a mime in real life so that he would talk a whole lot fucking less.
Straight.
And if you're listening, Dell, love you to death. We got Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah,
What plans? You guys got anything
I'm
going?
okay with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it does not move the needle for me at all
Not-
in
not
any
a-
direction. No.
Not a big one.
Yeah, it's just food.
Yeah, no,
That's
I'm
what
with
they
you
give
guys.
you.
Yeah.
I think I talked my boss into giving us all turkeys.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
That's cool. But
I don't think I'm going to make a turkey this
do you
year.
guys get excited for turkey?
No, I mean, not necessarily. It's fine.
I asked this with just all love in my heart.
Yeah.
When was the last time you guys ever said no to any food?
Who?
Yeah,
People act
Matt's kind of picky on food.
That's
but
true. I am a picky eater. You wouldn't.
I mean
think
this-
it like size variance.
Right.
You'd think I would be the least picky eater here.
I mean more in the sense that like people talk about Thanksgiving as like this holiday where it's like, oh, finally oh, I finally get to just pig out.
Like, you could eat turkey all
you can
the
do that
time,
anytime
right?
you want. Nothing's ever stopping you.
Like a rotisserie chicken is almost like a mini turkey.
I'm a single dude in his 20s. You know how many fucking rotisserie chickens I eat?
$5.
Yes, it's such a good deal. That's like 3 meals.
Yes, it's twice as much for the frozen one.
Yeah.
So it's basically you eat mini turkey all year. It's not exciting.
I don't get excited about the food.
Well, I feel like my family doesn't do like the traditional sides. Like, load me up with some regular ass stuffing, some regular ass mashed potatoes, some regular ass mac. They've always got like, oh, here's this weird potato thing I found. And we don't want your weird potato thing.
No,
cranberry fucking sauce. Who the fuck
if you
cranberry
so
sauce?
I will if you give me
God's
that that fucking pre-molded, like completely chemical, basically Jello bullshit stuff. I will dip a little turkey in it. Though, to be fair, I've only done that drunk because I always would get drunk on Thanksgiving. And I've not really done like a full Thanksgiving since I quit drinking. So I'm curious to see actually what I like to eat.
So you dip the turkey into cranberry sauce?
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
What?
Oh, yeah. If you want to like a good, like, after...
They don't even stick to it. You have to scoop it.
Well, yeah, it's
like
all
a
on the...
turkey spoon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You could scoop it with the turkey itself, or you can put it all on the same fork. Like that's a way to do it.
Well, I
too.
guess it's kind of like jelly.
Yeah. You
Kinda.
kind of like dip with get a little bit of the fork.
It's in the same shape as the can.
It's like the ice cream you
the
eat with your
rings on
pie,
it?
right? Yeah, it's the exact same shape as the can. Yeah, it is like literally they just
Flopping out. Yeah.
It literally tastes like that foam that fills up a space because that's exactly what it is. But I'll eat it. And the good sandwich though. You get a little bit of that cranberry sauce, a little bit of leftover turkey, a little bit of stuffing, drizzle a little gravy on that bad boy.
Should mashed potatoes on top
Sure,
of that?
why not?
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's like
Just
a famous bowl
I
between
do that with
bread.
all my food. I just make a sandwich out of whatever's on there. If I have 2 pieces of bread, I'll fucking make a sandwich out
Fuck
of
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Right?
I think maybe that's the biggest plus of Thanksgiving is that like your next couple meals are just like a
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
you've
get
got weeks of food taken care of.
And if you're single, everybody's like, here, you need to take this
Take
food.
this
Oh,
home.
yeah,
Take
yeah.
this
Yeah.
home.
Oh,
Take
it's
this
great.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
you can't feed yourself. How
So-
have you been surviving so far?
Right.
There's this-
Exactly.
You're so sick. How do you do it?
You look terrible too.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
you've gained weight somehow. I know you don't have the money.
So my favorite part of Thanksgiving, and this always seems dumb to people when I tell them, and this is the theme for the episode today. My favorite part of Thanksgiving is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I always have loved it. Ever since I was a kid, I'd wake up and watch this dumb shit. It's not good. Like, I understand that it's not, like, good. I understand it's, like, capitalism.
I don't understand parades in general.
Yeah, see,
They're made
exactly.
for, what are they made for, kids and, like, I mean, gay guys?
Right, yeah, definitely.
They like
it's mostly
parades.
for kids or gay guys.
You talking
Right.
about Anderson Cooper and
I guess I've just
No,
never...
the pride ones.
Yeah, I've never had anything to be
Oh,
proud of.
I thought you were talking about
Or Anderson Cooper. I just...
Yeah, Anderson Cooper
doing
does
New Year's. Who's the other guy? Andy Cohen.
doing New Year's Eve. Yeah, that works.
See, I don't watch any of these things, so I just put in my head that Andy Cohen.
They don't like parades.
He's
I
on
don't
all
know.
of them, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that,
should
I
be.
don't. I mean, as an adult, I don't know that people.
Yeah.
Even, like we have the St. Patrick's one
Well,
here.
people just go and get fucking drunk.
Yeah, if you're an adult, you're not there to watch what comes down.
No, you're.
The
I mean,
parade,
and they
right?
don't even let them like throw candy anymore. Like
Did
that
you guys
was one
go
of the
to
things
the,
that was cool.
The Royals or Chiefs
No,
parade?
I didn't. Did you?
Yeah, I went to the Royals one.
Okay, how was it?
It's fine.
Yeah.
I was probably 20 at the time. Yeah, because that was in 15, right?
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
So I couldn't even drink yet. So I was there,
Yeah.
not sober. I was on so many other drugs.
Right.
but-
Sure. Right.
But it was just kind of like, just kind of standing there for
Did
a
you have
long
to
time.
Did you have to climb a tree like Zacchaeus to
No.
freaking see
Did you
A wee
see
little
Jake
man.
Redpath that day climbed on a cop car?
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Jake is the reason that we have the rule that there will always be a fisting joke at one of our shows because he was on the show that we got our negative review on whatever it was. The person said that this entire show is only about gay lifestyle choices and fisting people jokes. The only fisting joke was
checks out,
Jake's. So
Yeah, no, I thought they were boring. And I did not go to the Chiefs one, even though I'm a way bigger Chiefs fan than I am a
I
Royals
mean,
fan.
when you get to an age where it's like it's so crowded and like
Got
there's
a
a
park.
yeah, what
You're just watching people walk down the
Yeah,
street.
exactly.
That's all it
And
is.
What's worse is like I have this problem also with I got a new card from Community America. It has Patrick Mahomes on it. Who's like 6 months younger than me. So it's just like watching dudes my age.
Yeah,
like,
it only gets worse, man. It really does. At this point, I'm like a huge wrestling fan. Every time I watch wrestling, I'm watching these guys, and I'm like, I used to be like, oh fuck yeah, and now I'm like, oh man, that's gonna hurt later. Like you're gonna feel that the rest of your life. Like I know you don't right now.
The Undertaker now walks around like he was just got out of like cryotherapy. It's crazy how the
right
old,
now is actually dead. Yeah. He doesn't have to pretend to walk like a dead guy.
Did his buddy die?
The
pallbearer guy did.
Yeah,
he did die. Not too long ago, I don't think.
Yeah,
either.
I mean, it was
like last year.
In
or
the
something.
Benoit.
Yeah,
thing?
a few.
No,
no.
he was just.
His was just. I think his
house.
was just a weight thing, probably. I don't know. He was a big guy though. Yeah. But the one thing I will say, because I agree, parade's boring, right? Parade's whatever. Parade's people walking. Oh, look, a cop car's driving down the street. I see them driving towards me all the fucking time.
Right.
Who cares? But Macy's has the balloons and the floats. Now, the float's fine. They're kind of cool. You get the cars, whatever. But they got the balloons. And they always have, like, the big characters. You get big fucking Pikachu. There was that year where Barney, like, blew up and, like, popped on one of the buildings and was, like, twerking all day. Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. I just thought of something. I don't know you're good. Far in. But I just thought about this. That when you go to the funerals, those are kind of like death parades, aren't they?
So I mean,
yeah.
So in New Orleans, it's literally a parade for a funeral. Like they throw like a parade, like a festival style, like carnival style, like parade for people's deaths. So to some extent, that is what it
parades.
is.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I think the biggest problem with funerals though is that they don't get like they just disrupt traffic. Like nobody's like driving into like Manhattan for the man. I'm like, fuck! Oh god, here comes Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, that's true,
dude. I got to get to work. But that's happened to me so many times. I saw one driving through the city the other day, and I was like, wait, why are you guys going through the crossroads? Yeah, like, where's this?
Did you need to go by Grinders
cemetery?
real
Yeah,
quick,
exactly.
Or what?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get off. I just
love
realized
it.
in my head we have death parades.
We certainly do have
time.
death parades. I mean, if you want to book one of these Macy's balloons for your
we
funeral,
should just start putting.
I think that's a great idea.
Maybe that's something that people aren't doing.
Yeah, they should be doing.
Are they
balloons of
load-bearing,
people as they're going.
I mean, they're pretty heavy. It takes like 8-9 guys to like carry those.
You think
things.
you could fit a body in one?
Oh, big time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Easily you could do a Trojan horse. Macy's balloon.
Hell yeah!
Just load a couple people in, kind of let them float up. Honestly, like
I think there's one time they had like the Popeye one that was like
this.
dragging on water in its head, and it kept falling over, and it was like I don't know if it was killing people with the the amount of tsunami it was giving off of his head, but it was like
just splashing everybody. I mean, there's been huge disasters. There was a time where Ronald McDonald. He popped and had a problem, and I got like 900 text messages where people were like, "You gonna fucking roast Ronald McDonald? You gonna fucking roast his ass?" And no, it was a balloon for the Ronald McDonald house for like children. No, I'm not gonna roast him.
They got it.
Fuck you, kids.
There are levels.
Fucking Dave Thomas Foundation for life, motherfuckers. Fuck you.
Fuck your balloon and your house, Ronald.
So, today, we're going to talk about not just Macy's balloons, because there's been tons of them. There's been tons of characters. A lot of people have made it. Pikachu, Sonic, Mickey Mouse, Ronald McDonald. But we want to talk about the unsung heroes. They always talk about who got snubbed from the Oscars. But today, we're going to talk about something far more important, an art form often overlooked. We're going to talk about who's been snubbed from having their own balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And I figure we can just kind of go one by one and talk about one of our picks.
I actually looked, because I was looking at... I did in-depth research on the Macy's. I watched a YouTube video, and then they had
you did.
there's freaking... Some of the stuff that Snuggles. Fucking Snuggles, the fabric softener bear, was a damn...
From, like, Downey?
Yeah.
So there's been a lot
He was on there.
I feel like, so he's like the Coco Beware of the WWE Hall of Fame. He's like, if Coco Beware can be in, a lot of wrestlers should get in.
And you know who?
If Snuggles makes it.
You know who's this year? The balloons are this year? I looked up this year's balloons.
Who?
Friggin' Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah. He's been in there a lot.
Yeah, why the hell they
He's a
keep...
classic.
Has he?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It looked like a new one, I guess. Maybe
Well,
they
they probably
updated
updated
it.
him.
They
for
made him
sure.
cool.
Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, I love Kung Fu Panda.
Yep, they had a fucking movie since, what, 2016
That's
or something?
a good point. That's a good point. He's dated. You know who I saw
Oh, yeah,
that they...
Pillsbury Doughboys and dated?
Well, I mean, you're right, but they're still on the shelf at least. You're not going in and finding a brand new Kung Fu Panda.
Well,
That makes
yeah, they're
no
on the-
sense. You know who I saw got a balloon this year is the One Piece guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Monkey D. Luffy or whatever.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
bring
much
up that
about
one.
I don't know much about One
I
One
didn't
Piece.
even know what the hell was.
I want to watch it, but there's like
It's
1,000
tough, man.
episodes.
I couldn't get through it.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I do buy the cards when I find them because you can't ever find them, and I'm just gonna hold on to them and sell them later like a jerk. But
I don't know. It just sounds like my order at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Monkey D. Luffy.
One Piece.
I pitched that taking the spicy chicken sandwich patty from the sandwich and sticking it in a chicken nugget box and calling it a one-piece chicken nugget.
That's cute.
It'd be funny.
Okay, so we're getting to the bottom of fucking floats.
We're getting to the bottom of who got left out
Man, we are.
of the Macy's parade.
We get to the bottom of some good shit.
I mean, it's this is timely. It's timely. I love this parade. I'll go first. I don't care. Very first.
How are we gonna do it? Are we voting on this? No.
Nah, we'll just talk. We'll just
do
talk
our
about
list.
who. Yeah, we'll just talk about.
So
who.
we're going with our number. We get our top fives, right?
We'll start with our top fives,
and then we'll just do our first one,
And
our number five.
Yeah, let's do our number
fives. Our
Let's do
number fives.
So
Got
I
mine.
I
Okay.
mentioned that I like professional wrestling earlier, and my number 5 is related to that. I feel like this man really represents a lot of America in a lot of ways, and his name is the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see him floating down. What street's it on? Main Street? Is
It's
it on Main
fucking
Street? Broadway?
Macy's.
You're the
Broadway.
fan.
It's on Broadway, I think. I don't
Paul's
know.
done the research.
I know.
I don't know.
They didn't say it on that YouTube video.
Research,
They
I'm a
didn't say
fan.
it
I
on the
don't know what
YouTube video.
Yeah, I always forget. But I want him with the
All
full
he said was
middle
a
fingers.
Popeye info. That's really they did.
I want
the
full,
middle finger.
I want full middle fingers. Maybe even like
A beer?
If you switch it to a float, maybe he could like dump a beer. Like you could make like a Bud Light float,
Ooh.
Like
where,
animatronics, yeah.
where,
Maybe you could make his.
splashes.
If you had enough people, you can make his leg do a stunner or some
Ooh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you could get like one of the marching bands to like from above make a stone cold. Listen, we're getting artistic.
Marching bands from above.
Yeah, you know, like
You're gonna fly
Like a-
the
like-
marching
like a
band?
drone,
Like a college
drone.
halftime
yeah, like
show,
and they make the shapes. You
Oh,
could make
yeah.
the shape of Stone Cold Stunning.
Oh, and then go from above.
Yeah, and film
Got
from
it.
above. Yeah,
Got it. Not the band's not above.
but I want a Stone Cold
parade's not
balloon.
above.
No, the parade's not above. I
Okay.
want a Stone Cold balloon. That's my number 5. I think
that's
I think
decent. That's a decent number
a
5.
nice big shiny head.
And that's your number 5. And then
Yeah, hey,
nice.
hey.
I can't wait for your other 4.
I've got some.
Oh, nice.
I got some good ones.
So I didn't order mine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
This
Order
one-
them
okay.
right now in the moment.
The Land O'Lakes lady.
oh,
They took her off.
yeah, she's gone.
You can replace this with Aunt Jemima too. Where are they at? We need to send them off. At
give
least.
them a redemption. Give them
right.
a final, like a victory lap.
Sitting there with some butter.
Yeah.
just a nice final wave.
Yeah.
Right.
Aunt Jemima gets a run. Land O'Lakes lady gets a run. We give them all. We'll even bring the friggin' Dukes of Hazzard car back with the General Lee will drive. We'll let everyone gets one run through. The boomers can clap. They can
Right.
shed a tear, and
Right.
then we can retire it.
Yeah.
all. I
Send them
love
off.
it.
She does
you
seem
just let
think-
those ones go. You just let them float off into space.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Way.
They used to on the YouTube video I watched.
Yeah.
They used to do that.
Just let them go.
In the very beginning, they just let them go after they were done.
Could you imagine being in the airplane that like
Yeah,
runs into
they-
fucking
I think they
Colonel
hit a-
Sanders or something?
They probably killed a guy in a plane, I think, and then also
Yeah.
they did some other
yeah.
thing. Yeah, and then they put a deal
They
in there
just
that where if you
unleashed
return them, you get a
giant
prize or
monsters
something.
into the sky.
Well, I guess at the time when you don't have the technology, like how do you get them down? You shoot them, I guess.
You just sit around and inhale the helium for days.
Blowing it up like like an air mattress. Sorry, dude, we lost the pump for Snoopy, so we gotta do it. We gotta do it by hand.
Oh shit!
Fuck, dude, I'm sorry.
Land O'Lakes, good one. She is kind of Thanksgiving-y themed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah, I mean, listen, we can cringe all we want. They literally used to like make me make
Oh, the headdress?
headbands for Thanksgiving in elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd like take the paper bag from the grocery store and cut it into like a little vest. With
Yeah,
the
for sure.
Oh, yeah. We did all that.
Yeah. Remember when I was a Native American at your damn anniversary for your wedding
Yeah, I do.
murder mystery deal? Jesus, what was I thinking?
Paul, it's okay.
Good God.
You come from a rich history of people booking ethnically ambiguous people into the roles of every race.
This is the non-white dude.
Yeah.
Have him be the friggin'...
It's not your fault. They've always done that.
I saw those pictures and I thought they were. I thought the outfit was tasteful, but I thought the blackface was a little too far. I didn't think you needed to be a black guy dressed as Native American.
Blast of the Brohegans.
Yes.
I was trying to darken it up. I just got a little much. It was all.
He was actually, it would literally was just, he bought the wrong concealer and he borrowed Collins.
Didn't have enough time.
Oh, God. Okay, my number 5. Okay, my number 5? Picture this.
Picture.
Just coming down there. Wilford Brimley on his diabetes horse. Just going... You know, how I'm...
So I'm imagining like his big thighs hanging off the side of this horse, just like flapping.
I got the beatus. Yeah, yep. And I thought, and
he's the right shape for a large balloon.
Well, and I was like, well, there's no way he's had a balloon before. But I look back, and the very first year they did balloons, they had this dude. What was his name? His name was this Big Turk, which was
was he just a Turkish guy?
It's described as a fat man riding a freak horse.
Ooh.
Which I took a picture.
Oh.
Actually, I brought a picture.
Oh, look at that.
That's Big Turk.
It doesn't even like
kind of look like Wilford Brimley.
a little bit
on a freak horse, which I guess they said some people say maybe it's a sea cow.
Okay, yeah,
But
it doesn't even seem to.
that's
It doesn't float really. It's very close to the ground.
Yeah,
I love.
you can
seeing
pass that
this.
around. Big Turk.
That's my.
Yeah.
He does. Is that a mustache?
I think it might be. That's definitely a mustache. Oh yeah, I'm for sure going to change my rap name to Big Turk.
Big Turk.
The next year, it didn't last long. The next year they did just what do they call him? They got rid of the freak horse and they just call him Terrible Turk, and it was just
that
him,
is terrible.
this big
We're here
fat
for the
dude
horse.
dressed in a
No one wants a
Shriner's hat.
No one wants just a fat guy.
That's
I'm
like
guessing the horse died. I'm guessing he smushed
it's a freak
the
horse, so that's obviously they have very. I actually took another picture of this
Oh my
guy.
goodness.
That first year of balloons. This one's called Wobbly Head. Was just a.
I'm not gonna lie, that looks so much like the fucking I'm a Snake hat. It's kind of freaking me out.
Giant head.
Yeah, it's just a big head with big eyes. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Another one I forgot to mention. Here, you can pass that around.
Paul,
I
you
can
could
see
be.
it fine when you're holding it, but I'm
You could be
more than happy
wobbly
to
head
pass
for
it.
Halloween this year.
I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but this is the great balloons they made. Fucking
yeah.
Smile. Just Smile, which is giant yellow fucking balloon with
Is that
two
a-
dots
is it a
on his
Walmart
eyes.
thing, or-
So we had a face, and we got a fat guy. I think they were pretty limited to shape. It feels like
I don't think so, dude,
circle.
'cause-
They nailed the fucking circle. Like this is the balloon animal guy that gives you a snake or a fucking earthworm. Like
And they named him like
Wobbly Head and Big Turk.
and there was like
It's like the nicknames that the
Flying
guys in
Cat.
Independence have. Like, if you're buying meth, it's probably from
Wobbly-
fucking Wobbly
Wobbly
Head and
Head.
Big Turk.
That's all the information I learned from this.
I love that.
So that's my number 5, Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley, diabetes.
Even though he may have been done before.
No, I mean, yeah, similarly, but you know, we can't confirm
Big
or deny
Turk.
that he was Big Turk.
We cannot confirm or deny that Big Turk is not Wilford Brimley.
Okay, my number 4, and this is mostly because I would like to see what they do with it. I think they need to make a Deadpool balloon. Right? They always, every time Deadpool does anything, they take whatever the format is and they flip it on its head and do something that you're not expecting. I don't know what they would do. Maybe the Deadpool balloon would like slowly have like an erection pop up in it. Like that'd be funny.
That'd
It's
be
for
cute.
kids, so
Yeah.
probably not that. But like, you know what I'm saying? They'd do something that, with a little wink, a little Shrek humor, a little.
And if it
Maybe it would pop on purpose. Like they'd
have a
run it into a
taco?
balloon on into a building on purpose. Whatever it is, they definitely would do something to like get some attention.
And if it floated too close to the electric lines, it'd be that scene where Brad Pitt was the invisible dude. Freaking got electrocuted on the deals.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Then maybe it'll turn into that.
What if they filled it with candy and planned for it to pop like a piñata and a bunch of Deadpool candy came out?
Deadpool candy.
Everybody's
favorite brand of candy.
Ooh,
my favorite.
Matt! Instead of that would be you.
I just shook them right off the head.
You just
I'm so
shook.
excited.
Oh, you are taking shit down.
I'm
You haven't
destroying
done
the show.
You haven't done the table yet this time, but
destroying the show.
you're taking down our equipment.
What did I get excited for?
I don't know, but are we still recording?
Yeah, it's going. We're good.
Okay.
I'm not even cutting that out.
I was excited because you just invented the Macy's Day piñatas.
Oh, I mean, I feel like we should definitely do that.
I would go to parades then if they got
Within the next
freaking little kids hit them with sticks and then you got a bunch of fucking candy spread
I'm
around.
saying within the next 10 years, 1 out of 4 Americans is going to be from a Hispanic background, and they need to start having representation in the Macy's.
I've heard this speech before.
Piñatas!
Paper mache doesn't
Shark
float
Tank.
that well though.
That's true. But then we would just have to plan it so the kids don't hit it. Maybe there's just like a ripcord, and the candy pops out.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
maybe like those dogs that poop and then you. Those little toy dogs.
Yeah, those dogs that you pull a
those dogs
string
that
and make them
poop, yeah.
poop. What? What are you talking about?
Well, this is
like those dogs with the ripcords.
the toys. Those toys. Those were I don't know. Maybe just my mom got me those, but
There were toys where a dog went poop?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Even back
It's the
then?
worst thing in the
Okay,
world. to
what's
have,
your
like,
number
this-
4?
To
What's your
describe
number?
a childhood experience that you thought was universal, and everybody's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I remember those, Paul.
dogs that pooped. Yeah.
I got those. Sure.
All right, my number 2, somebody who I owe a lot to. I think the incognito browser guy from Google Chrome.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's due for his time in the sunshine because
Yeah,
he's
people
been
need to-
incognito for.
Celebrate him. He's
Yes.
been hiding your shame for decades.
What's the
now.
incognito Google Chrome browser guy look
The
like?
private. He's like a spy. He's got like a trilby hat.
Oh
glasses.
yeah.
Yeah. He's got the big glasses. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a
make
good
it-
one. Yeah.
The way they advertise it is
the
like
paper clip. Oh, did I take one of yours again?
No.
Okay, good. I didn't mean
like Clippy?
Clippy.
Ooh, Clippy would be good,
Do
too.
you think it's Clippy in the hat?
It could be.
Yeah. Oh, now that you mentioned that, yeah.
I feel like Clippy knew our secrets long before the Incognito Man, so it
They
would
just
make
got
sense
rid of
that
Clippy?
he evolved.
They did get rid of Clippy.
They didn't just fucking get rid of Clippy.
They
No.
disappeared him and made him the Incognito
You can't get rid of
Man.
fucking Clippy.
He's hanging out with Shelly Miscavige. He got too close to the top of
Yeah, he knew-
Scientology and
he
wanted
knew-
out.
He knew the secrets.
Fucking Clippy.
Take him out.
Take him out. Him and fucking the fucking King of Queens chick. Take him out.
Leah Remini and Clippy coming to you on HBO.
My number 4. The house from Up.
Oh yeah,
With the fucking just the house with
it's
the
already
balloons.
floating. You could
Yeah.
even.
Kind of right there.
How do
Yeah.
you not? Yeah, exactly. It's right there,
I mean,
people.
that really does seem like
How
an
did you?
obvious one.
Maybe Disney didn't or Pixar didn't have enough fucking money to fucking get a fucking Macy's Day Parade, and
I feel
fucking
like
Snuggles did.
No, I feel
when
like
they-
yeah. I mean, I've seen like Vampirina, which is like Disney Junior. If Disney put the Up house is way better than Vampirina.
Yeah, it's a fucking house with a little. I don't know whether he was
Balloons
Hispanic kid. I don't know, but he's hanging out. With
I think he might be an island kid.
he might be.
I don't know.
Were
for
they on
sure.
an island?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Not to derail.
I guess it doesn't
anything,
matter.
But like, what is the point of the? Is it to keep these things in the public's consciousness?
Yeah, I think
like,
it's advertising for the most part.
so why would
right?
they need to advertise? I don't know. I'm just now thinking about the concept of the Macy's Day Parade. I'm kind of like,
Up?
what is?
Why
the
would they
point?
need to advertise
Why does
Up?
Macy's have a hand in this? Yeah. Why?
Well, they admit they're advertising Kung Fu Panda, and
Yeah, exactly. Those movies, like we were
So,
saying.
so I think traditionally, right, you're looking at the end of Thanksgiving, you're getting into Christmas, and you're
Okay.
looking at a major department
you
store in
wanna
New York
sell
City.
some
that
shit.
wants to
Okay.
sell
or sell some. Yeah,
Bingo.
Macy's.
And so that's why you're looking old school and you're seeing Snuggles and all this stuff. And that's because, well, that's what they were probably selling.
Makes sense.
But now it became, and then it slowly becomes like an entertainment thing. Where
Right.
It's like, oh, also cartoons and Mariah Carey sings at the end and
Okay.
the Rockettes kick. And so it's just a big celebration of capitalistic propaganda. It's like if the Sears catalog was just opened up and everything was like, ha ha ha.
Right. Okay, makes
Just
sense.
just lingerie hose coming out. Yeah.
Ho ho hos.
Yes. I feel maybe the Up balloon would just be like the movie and have just the first 15 minutes of it would be really good, and then it would just be okay.
And then it would just start deflating. It would deflate after the first 15 minutes. That's funny.
Oh, but those first 15 minutes were good.
I just need to ask,
So
when you
good.
said lingerie hose, did you mean like pantyhose, or were you like hose in different area hose?
I meant
Oh,
yeah.
you guys remember like
Both?
your mom used to buy you lingerie?
For Christmas, my mom bought me lingerie hose.
My number 3, He-Man.
Hey, man.
He-Man.
You know why? I want to see all 18 of his abs individually inflated, looking good. I want them to set unrealistic standards for me. I want to look at the way I'm supposed to look, and I want to look at it and think I'm disgusting. I want to look at this guy and just think that I'm a big fat pig.
Right.
And then I want to lick jelly out
Yeah.
from between the. Hold on, wait, not that part, but. I'm just saying, He-Man.
I'm so fucking gross. I just want to sit around in Castle Grayskull and fucking jerk off while fucking dating. He-Man, I'm such a little.
Come on, Fistor.
I am
Put
old
all
enough
those arms in me, man. It arms.
that I was there when He-Man came out first. The toy came
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
And I went to the store. I'd never even heard of it, but I saw this freaking figure that was, I was
Ripped
like,
as fuck.
Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
That's a
and
man.
So yeah, but not. I never got any of the regular toys. I got the pooping dog, and then so they gave me. So this is my first one I got to buy.
Yeah.
So then I was like excited to go play with the kids, but they all had fucking Star Wars shit, and they were way littler,
yep.
and they still fucking. Even though I had this massive fucking He-Man, they're like, "Fuck you, he's not even
made
the right
fun of
size.
you?
Get
Oh,
the fuck
man.
out of here, you piece
Fuck
of
those
sucks.
kids.
Go back and get him and your fucking shitting dog out of here, man.
You get out
You're
of
not
here and
playing
think
with
about
us.
this for the next 40 years.
Kids,
Fuck
kids are
those
pieces of
kids.
shit, and those are the ones that like.
We're
grades.
gonna track them down. There wasn't that many kids in your school. I'm gonna figure out who this was.
All right.
Sorry,
Oh,
I turned it sad.
No, I'm not sad.
Oh,
Oh,
I find your pain amusing.
I think to keep just it's kind of like a little more modern.
Yeah.
I
modern.
think like keep
Yeah.
you know
Keep it
keep the
fresh.
zeitgeist moving.
Uh-huh.
I think they need one of the Stranger Things kids.
Yeah.
But the ugliest one,
Ooh.
and that's decided on by the public.
I mean,
which one's the
I
ugliest
feel
one?
like poor Dustin's probably the easy choice. but,
oh man, I don't know. He's more charismatic.
yeah, he does have a lot of
Definitely more
riz.
charismatic than the friggin' than the
Lucas?
token black kid.
Poor kid.
Yeah,
The one that keeps getting captured sucks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Will.
Yeah,
is that-
Will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's not great. Actually, I think Will's my least favorite. I kind of like Lucas. I feel like he
Yeah.
just gets overshadowed a bit.
Lucas.
But he's not ugly. Lucas ain't
No,
ugly.
he's not
kid.
ugly.
no.
Will's kind of ugly.
Will's ugly because they give him that fucking
That haircut. He
no
looks like
country
a
for old
penis.
men haircut.
Yeah, fucking. He looks like he went to a bris at the barber shop.
Maybe it's Will's brother is going to be because he's goofy looking. Mm-hmm. That guy's.
Yeah, that's true. He is the older brother with oh God, what's his even name? I don't even know. He just looks angry.
Yeah.
Smokes weed the whole time.
Yeah,
That's
that
my guy.
Yeah.
The fat pizza friend. That's my dude right there. I love that guy.
Oh man, good one.
That is a really good one. Stranger Things is I love Stranger Things.
Are you just gonna tie the kid up there, or make
Yeah,
an
no,
actual
one of
balloon?
them, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna play that Kate
Good.
Bush song the whole time.
Yeah. It is Kurt. Nice job.
Man.
Nice job. What's my number? What are we on? 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wrote. I wrote boobs,
Okay.
and just
I mean, of all the icons out there,
I like boobs, so maybe
Yeah.
just have.
no. I mean, I feel like
Boobs
most
coming down?
people do. Is
just
there
wrote
anyone who
boobs.
doesn't like boobs?
Yeah, why haven't they had? I guess they haven't had.
The bringers of life.
Yeah, me. That might be a little.
Sustenance.
Yeah.
might be a little much for the kids, I guess.
I mean, but maybe
But they need
should.
them.
dude, free the
They
nipple.
need those boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they see them before
Yeah.
we do.
You know what? Maybe just.
Sure. I wasn't a human. Sorry.
I'm just gonna. Maybe not boobs. Maybe I'm just gonna do baby's
Boob.
kids.
Baby's kids instead of boobs.
Yeah.
Those are the exact same thing. I can see how you might have to toss up between the two. I actually don't know what Baby's Kids is.
It's a cartoon.
Oh.
I didn't know either. I was just gonna let you guys go.
We'll stick with the boobs. It's so
Okay,
weird.
boobs.
It's so weird because my number 2 here says vagina. No,
Oh,
not actually. It just says
Man.
it close enough. It says
man,
the
I
go-
had vagina as number 2 as well.
it actually says the Golden Girls, which is basically the same.
Yeah.
The Golden Girls.
They're very
just
raunchy.
all of them
Yeah, I feel like
floating around.
again, like, you know, these are people who are icons, right? And now they're all gone. They've all left us. Let's give them a victory lap. Let's give everything a victory lap.
Just all of them there.
Yeah, I think they could all either be together, like maybe
like
around
4
the table,
balloons?
like eating the cheesecake. It could be a float maybe,
Oh,
or just
float,
4
yeah,
balloons individually.
float.
I'm into 4 balloons. If you
Yeah.
can get me a 100-foot B. Arthur floating above New
Yeah.
York, it's worth it.
Yeah. So life size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so life size.
So life size B. Arthur.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
They had to film that whole show from perspective. It's like a forced perspective.
Blanche. Yeah, it's just like
Blanche
Elf.
was standing literally a mile away.
If you've ever watched the behind the scenes on Lord of
She
the
was-
Rings, it's just like the Hobbits, but reversey. Yeah, I feel like Blanche, when she saw her balloon, would get really mad about it, though, because she was, you know, she'd be like, she's
Right.
a balloon now. She'd be upset about
Oh
it.
yeah.
We'd have to keep her trim.
And just and then and you can do like the old ones and just release Rose into the
Into the sky.
Yeah.
Send her back to St. Olaf.
yeah.
Picture it. Sicily. All right, who you got, Tristan?
So I didn't know it was strictly balloons. So
No, it's floats.
so
together, whatever you got.
This is a float. I know they have like the Winter Wonderland floats. Like they have like a bunch of all.
yeah.
Good one. Yeah, they already have those.
So and those are maybe not everybody in the world gets such a beautiful holiday or season. So I pitched one that I think is maybe a little more
Oh, a
grounded
different
in
holiday.
reality. Yeah, what reminds me of the holidays, and it's the "Oops, Grandpa said the N-word and your cousin's boyfriend is not happy about it" float. To remind people of what a real Thanksgiving looks like.
Oh, man. It would be related.
Oh, that is a good. So it's just Grandpa at the fucking
Well,
table.
it's the whole table, and everybody's there, and
So it's funny because I feel like that's really is a trope, like the grandpa saying the like super
it's a
offensive thing.
trope
And
and,
it's
a
so
very
true.
real thing.
It's so true. One time at Thanksgiving, so this would have been shortly after the Duck Dynasty dudes were like very anti-gay or whatever. And during the prayer at Thanksgiving, my mom's dad is like thanking God for the fucking turkey and is like, and also we stand behind Phil whatever from Duck Dynasty. And I'm standing there, the only one with my eyes open, and my other cousin across the room, his eyes pop open and he looks over at me like, the fuck? But that's a very real thing. My grandpa
Last
prayed
Thanksgiving,
his support for being a bigot.
Last Thanksgiving, my grandpa, I swear to God, my grandpa, my dad likes to egg him on, so he's talking about Trump or whatever. Mm-hmm. And my dad's like, so you think he's going to run again? And he goes, of course he is. He's an alpha. And I'm like, Grandpa, who the fuck showed you 4chan? Like, how are you learning these words?
Why are you listening to Andrew Tate, Grandpa?
Not only is he racist, he's racist as it's like a Gen Z.
Yeah. He's a fresh neo-Nazi, okay?
Oh.
He's on Truth Social.
Okay. Well, looks like
we on
Tristan's
twos?
using these floats to get his issues out. I gotta.
I love it. It's a holiday. That's
like
the
it.
time to do it.
Tis the season.
Oh yeah. Okay. My number 2. Another little hanging fruit that wasn't it. The A&W bear, or do they have a bear?
They do. It's
or
like a
Barks
polar
root
bear.
Whatever.
Barks
the
has a
root beer float.
Dog, yeah.
A root beer float.
Root beer
I
float.
love.
I like it. That's
The
cute.
root beer float. Why
You could
hasn't
do like
that
a
been
big
done
fountain
yet?
of it and with like floating ice cream. I'm all in on a root beer float.
The root beer.
I don't like
float.
root beer. I like the float way more than I like the root beer already.
Yeah,
Actually, I kind of
but-
think that like it'd be funny to do a root beer float as a balloon and not a float, just to fuck with people.
Right. People will be like, dude, it was right there.
there.
How'd you guys fuck that up? It was right there.
You guys should have done that, idiots. It's a balloon in your float.
I mean, I'm not like a big
Just a bunch of
float
balloons
guy,
in your
but
root
I
beer?
like
Right.
the idea of it.
Just
I like the idea of just a big floating root beer float. All right, we're on our number 1.
number 1.
The biggest American icon has not gotten a balloon. Think he should get a balloon. Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Fill it up with smoke. Send it through the city. Just hotbox the city.
I don't think Snoop Dogg says no to a lot of things.
No,
so
I mean,
he seems like he just pops up everywhere.
Yeah, he's eventually. I feel like he has to have a float.
Right.
Maybe they'll just make a cartoon on Netflix called like Lil Snoop or something,
Right,
and
exactly.
then that'll be the
He's
balloon.
always floating anyway.
Oh yeah, that's my
Ties
guy.
straight
You know
to
he's
him.
floating.
Tied string to his ass.
He's got a dude on staff to make his fucking
That's so
joints.
cool.
Yeah, he rolls his fucking blunts, and I think the
He
dude
likes
makes
how
like
they roll. He likes how he does it.
I think he makes 6 figures. I think he makes like maybe he probably makes more than I do.
I think it'd
would
be so
imagine.
funny if Snoop Dogg can't actually handle his weed. He's getting like doing all this, but he smokes once and he starts like crying. He's like, guys, I've never been this high in my life. Is it gonna be this way forever?
Great guys, Snoop tolerance real low. This is actually just CBD.
Yeah.
This is Delta 8. We just tell him it's the real stuff.
He can't handle it,
He
dude.
just can't take the real shit.
Okay, I meant to move this one into the middle because I don't think it's as funny.
Hey, that's okay.
We're
Let's end
we're
on-
looking
we-
for it.
we
You're number
love-
one.
We
So,
love things that
We're not looking
This
for
is number
funny.
one in that
we're
it's-
looking to.
It's the last one I wrote down, not by any ranking or system. But yeah, I don't think this one's necessarily funny.
It might be.
But I think the way what this person represents in media is very funny to me. I think there needs to be a Jake from State Farm.
I love that.
Because what? So you guys remember the original Jake from State Farm commercial,
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Where he's like,
Yeah.
khakis? Or,
Yeah, he's got
what are you
khaki
wearing?
pants.
Khakis?
Yeah, uh-huh.
That was a white dude.
Yes, it was.
White dude played Jake from State
Yep,
Farm.
and then they like
Then all of a
replaced him.
sudden, they've replaced him with a handsome, or inarguably a handsome,
Incredibly
black man.
handsome.
A very approachable handsome, like
Oh,
like a
yeah.
solid 9. You know what I mean? He's not a
Easily,
10. He's not ripped out of his mind, but he's hot.
Oh yeah.
He's an A.
Yeah.
I do.
With just absolutely zero charisma. He's not funny.
no,
he's not
yeah.
cool. He doesn't
he's-
necessarily. He just kind of stands. He's so bad in those commercials that he. And now, you know what? Now that I'm saying this out loud, now that I'm vocalizing it, I think I know his purpose is that he makes athletes
Oh yeah,
look
good.
like much
Oh, yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Because
Look
like
like better
Patrick Mahomes,
actors.
Yeah, he
Travis
makes
Kelce, like,
Patrick
well, they're
Mahomes
kind of
look-
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying this, fucking
Yeah.
Jake from State Farm, good for that guy. That dude was
That's
just fucking
what he
taking
is. He's the
improv
wingman.
classes
He's
in LA
he's
or
the hype
something,
man of fucking.
So
Yeah, he makes you look good.
And I also think it's hilarious
Yeah.
because nobody's like, oh, Jake from State. I love those Jake from State Farm commercials. That State Farm just has this idea of Jake as like this, like America loves Jake from State Farm. We just need to fill Jake with State Farm full of helium and just send him through the city because that's what the people want. They love Jake from State Farm.
I like it.
And that white guy's like the other American Idol dude.
Yeah,
that
who's
got
the-
kicked out.
The Brian Dunkelman.
The Dunkel. He's like
got,
Dunkelman.
Who was supposed to play? You
guys are
fucking Back
giving
to the
me-
Future. Who was supposed to be?
Crispin.
No, it was what's his? It was the
Eric
guy from
Stoltz.
Mask.
Eric
Yes,
The
it was
guy
Eric
who played-
Stoltz,
The guy
yeah.
from that Mask movie.
Because there was a movie where they were in like an alternate reality, and it said Back to the Future starring Eric Stoltz.
That's funny.
On the theater.
That's a good bit.
So I have met Jake from State Farm.
Have you really?
So I got to go to TwitchCon right out of the pandemic.
Did he have a booth?
So we were up. It was the Megan the Stallion concert at TwitchCon. We're in the Padres Stadium. We were up in the suite.
Okay.
Because we had like advertising stuff. So it was all
Right.
the dumb ad people, and then
Right.
Jake from State Farm was just up there at the free food suite.
That's where Jake is, the free food suite.
And so a
You
couple
know
of my
he'd be.
friends were taking pictures with Jake from State Farm, and it was kind of funny. And then you look out, and it's just this huge stadium, Padres.
Right.
There's like 300 nerds down on the field in front of this stage
Right.
where Megan the Stallion is twerking on Master Chief from Halo. Wild experience. Loved every second of
That
it.
sounds awesome.
Was he teabagging someone at the same time?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was pretty great. It was just absolutely incredible. And then, oh man, you said someone too, and I was going to tell you my story about them.
Dunkelman.
Oh yeah, I opened for Brian Dunkelman back when Stanford's was coming out. He was the guy that was supposed to host
I remember.
with
Yes,
Ryan Seacrest.
he kind of they kind of two-handed it in the first season, right?
Yeah. So he comes through, and man, he just gets very upset about that. He does not let it
Was
go.
he fired or?
Yes, and I didn't bring it up. He brought it up. Because
He was fired, and he
got
will
fired.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
shit.
He will tell
I
you.
had to pick him up from the airport, and yeah, it was like within the first 5 minutes that dude was talking
First one,
about getting
yeah,
fired.
I got fired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold a minute. I'll say it.
I'm not Ryan, I know. It's cool, man. He was actually pretty cool after that, but that first
He's
moment,
probably
I was
just trained to get in front of it at this point.
I was like, bro, I didn't even watch that season.
Right.
It's cool.
I think all of America kind of got into it on the second season. So, like,
yeah.
dude, you kind of got to pass.
Yeah, you're good. Like, no one needs to know. It's fine.
He made him look taller, I think.
Who? Yeah, it's you, right?
Brian, what?
Is it you? Is it last? Are we on the last one?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. My. Okay. Okay. We'll take this with a good one. Okay. So.
Okay.
This one, I took. I know we're not supposed to use balloons, right? That's already been there. So this is the deal of balloons they didn't do.
Okay.
So this one, I took 2 balloons.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And okay. So back a while ago, they had this like viral photo of these balloons that had before they got ready to go, I guess, and they'd been deflated, and it was Uncle Sam was there.
Okay.
And it looked like Spider-Man was eating Uncle Sam's beehole.
Okay.
He was like
Eating it
right
like
up in there.
groceries,
There,
right?
took a picture. I'll have the picture here.
I was hoping you had this one.
There's the picture of. There's the picture of Uncle Sam.
If that's
Put
not,
that up there.
If that's not patriotic,
Yeah.
I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Eating America's beehole.
Yeah, so I thought that we should just combine those. We already got the balloons.
That should be
just
one-
toss them in there, and you're just fucking Spider-Man tossing fucking Uncle Sam's
Human centipede that, or human spider
salad.
that
Yeah,
shit.
right there, just all the way down fucking Macy's fucking
should-
road or wherever the fuck it is.
That should be an unlockable outfit in the new video game.
Yep,
I want to swing around as Spider-Man eating Uncle Sam's
queening
ass.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, let's do that as for Halloween next year. An old.
Dibs on Sam.
Everybody wants to be the first guy in the human centipede.
Yeah, no one wants to be the last guy in the human centipede. They made me take the phrase brand human centipede out of an article I wrote for a publication one time. Because apparently it evokes disgusting imagery. I don't know. Well, I do think that we may have just gotten to the bottom of who should be added to this parade. My personal favorite, I mean, Uncle Sam getting his ass ate. Like,
Yeah, that was not. Yeah,
that
they
is not
should've.
something I ever thought I'd see. But let me tell you,
We need to see more of it.
Yeah.
You should label it like a political cartoon, though.
Yeah,
Like
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man's
Marvelous
labeled
is
like
you.
the U.S. military, and then
Oh yeah.
Uncle Sam is labeled Big Oil.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
political.
Don't
And then all
don't
these
ask, don't
people
tell.
are
Yeah.
like baby seals covered in oil. I don't know. I don't know much about politics. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I want to give a special thanks to Tristan Newell.
Thank you.
Make sure you come out to the Rhino November 24th for our show. He'll be there. Cody, who was on our show, will be there. And Mick, who I have not asked to do a podcast, but he probably will be there. So check us all out. You guys got anything else before we boot, scoot, and boogie? Skididdly daddle.
Thank
I
you
don't
guys for
have
having
anything.
me.
I
Oh,
am so
man.
happy you were here.
Thanks for prettying up the
Oh.
set.
That's true. We didn't.
Tristan?
We didn't. We literally needed
We
it.
needed somebody.
We
Thanks
were
for,
both so
yeah.
ugly.
Jake for State Farming us. Thanks for that.
All right, guys. Thanks so much. And that leaves us with a little Bottom Boys out.